You are now tuned in to the Promise Key. I am your host, Kushite Yasi. We are in Monstar Studios, and we are here to talk about what the hell Busta Rhymes said, man. This a lot of this. I don't know if anybody done looked at the shit or seen any clips of the shit. I'm gonna do another. I'm gonna do a small. I'm gonna make sure I do a small video for the people who haven't seen it. But Busta said some off the wall shit, man. What? And I don't know. I took it the wrong way. But here we are. But it's all good. We gonna do a little discussion. And with us today, who we got? Who we got today? Who we got with us today? Anybody want to make themselves known?
People you're gonna be hearing in the back. He got Cushy with the 450 because he keep his 450. The 450. You better fucking now. Speak up. And we got the one and only. We got the wine dude, the one and only recording artist, of course. You know what I'm saying? Definitely support the music. And we got, of course, the man, the legend, of course, the God. Motherfucker saying 10 to 6, 7.
Give thanks for everybody in the chat. Give thanks. All right, y'all. This Mel, we done listen to it here. Yeah. And honestly, I was all cool with what he was saying at first until he got to the point where he. Nah, that's it. But the part where he said America ain't got no culture, but he never made any kind of distinction between America and Black America. But throughout the whole video, he made a distinction between West Indian blacks.
That's why I gotta stop. You misinterpreting what he's saying. You talking about culture as a whole.
Either way, he talking about white folk culture, bro.
Exactly.
He ain't talking about American Black America.
Exactly, because he would have said it.
Yeah, but he didn't mention. That's the point. But that's the point. He didn't mention it at all. He basically said West Indians gave America everything. He didn't put a distinction
towards some of y'all culture, because what is American culture? Honestly,
Black American culture is what made American culture. We made shit. America won't pop with opera until we started doing opera.
Is Black American culture?
Look at me.
Black American culture,
my G.
Nigga, you wearing a fucking dashiki.
That's I'm back, my G. That's because I'm a black dude. Africans ain't even barely want to wear dashiki. They wearing so shit.
Perfect example of American culture. You're an amalgam of every culture, because that's what this place is. It's the melting pot of culture. There's no such thing as American culture, because American culture is all cultures blended together. It's universal.
But even when you say music
wise, he does not represent reggae music.
I know, but even when he said,
can't make a statement and say that for reggae music, this is my opinion, and correct me if I'm wrong, anybody. Do you feel Busta Rhymes represents reggae music?
Hell no. I honestly don't believe it. Hell, for a long time, it wasn't until 18 I Busta Rhymes was acting on the island.
I don't fuck with it.
It's not even like this type shit.
No, we ain't this Busta Rhymes. I didn't need to understand what he said.
That's somebody from this generation of New York and from the South.
Shit, I fucking love Busta Rhymes,
Brooklyn,
man.
And I grew up in Flatbush. And I listen to Busta Rhymes. But in my head, he does not represent reggae music. When Busta Rhymes ever put out, he might have made a reggae song and I didn't listen to it. I'm not into. That's not what I listen to Busta Rhymes for. You feel me? I listen to Busta Rhymes, woo-ha, Jeff check, got that type of shit. Want to hear that rapping shit? I don't want to hear that regular shit. Nigga, I ain't coming in for that.
All I'm saying is, even from a music standpoint, if he's talking about his music personally, to say that his music, basically that West Indian music, basically his music is he's saying West Indian music,
his music is dope because he's got the best of both worlds.
That's not what I'm getting from him.
That's what he's saying.
On 2K.
It's literally, to me, it's literally like he's coming off like saying, if it wasn't for West Indian music, we wouldn't have it.
Nah, and West Indian contributes to y'all musical culture.
I'm not getting that from him. But Busta Rhymes, if you somehow get hold of this, I am going to take you to this. If you somehow get hold of this, man, please come up. Please feel free to. I'm not saying explain yourself, because you're my elder. You don't have
to in your PR team to clarify the statement.
Yeah,
I think my guys misinterpreted you saying, bro.
Because right now I'm not trying to say I'm on my Love America shit, but I am very fucking I'm starting to be very defensive of my American black people, man. I am very fucking.
I definitely don't care.
Shit, man.
That nigga ain't been relevant since Dangerous, niggas. He's serious.
Hey, I didn't even like that song. I'm telling you, woo-ha was it for me, nigga.
I'm just saying.
I still play that shit.
I'm just saying that statement needs cleaned up.
That shit is the hottest song ever, nigga. But reggae music, even on his new shit, because he rapping, and I'm like, nigga, did that become a thing? Was he always doing that? Did I miss that?
Yeah. As far as I know, he was always doing that.
Nah,
that fast rapping shit.
Always rapping fast.
Nah, woo-ha ain't fast.
Let's go, because I'm feeling like I'm running.
That's the only way I've ever heard Busta.
That started with that song that what's that shit that we got that weird ass beat that they got that weird ass beat, yo.
Don't get me alone.
Give me with the like what the fuck is going on here?
Don't get me the line, man. But honestly, Busta need to clean up that statement, man. To me, Busta need to clear up that statement. They're making it sound like
choke me out when
like we ain't got shit.
Busta, you don't have to clear up nothing. We do not care.
We don't care. Honestly, we don't. But
another subject that we need to talk about, which we need to be talking about, is what happened to R&B.
Yeah.
Where did it go?
Damn reggae and all that.
Where did it go? Let's talk about it. That's a good topic.
Niggas rhythm and blues used to be beautiful. What the fuck happened?
Now all we get is get the tree sheet, throw the tree sheet on the 30, hit it in the body, throw out the whip.
Y'all know what happened. Y'all know exactly what happened.
Then I jump in the Maserati.
Y'all know exactly what happened to it. Motherfuckers took that check to make garbage music.
What happened, baby?
Motherfuckers took that check to make garbage music. That's exactly what happened to it. Motherfuckers took that check to make garbage music, man.
Okay, just to be extra sexual. Nah, man. So ain't no love involved in that shit. It's all fucking.
Shit. Like I said, they took that check to make garbage music.
Why I still listen to Keith Sweat.
Niggas don't give a fuck about being married no more, nigga, or being with a bitch for the rest of his life.
It's time to start up that iHeart Radio.
Nigga trying to get the bitch going before the end of the night. Fuck out of here.
Let me tell you, Keith Sweat gonna get you them Bundys and Jodeci. Alright? Even some motherfucking Trey Songz, nigga. What's up? What's wrong with these people? Trey Songz will get you some chicks. Niggas don't do that no more. You won't even hear Trey Songz no more.
I'm not gonna lie, women don't have respect for themselves no more, because fucking Chris Brown can get you some motherfucking some pussy, nigga.
Maybe this guy, nigga, yo, Kush, yo, man, God is crazy. I love you.
Chris Brown be like, bust that pussy open.
Megan,
be like, okay.
Megan Thee Stallion can get you some pussy.
Everybody
Megan Thee Stallion can get you some
I
pussy
actually
in
like.
here.
Hey, pause.
Yeah, I bet
Hey,
you do. I bet you
Niggas
got you
saying,
some
ooh.
pussy, Megan.
Hey, yo,
Play
pause
that
right
shit.
quick.
Play that shit for the next treat you have in the crib, nigga.
Hey, yo, pause right quick.
Play Megan Thee Stallion for the next treat you got in the crib, nigga.
Is anybody
After
gonna pay?
about 30, 45 minutes of her twerking that ass, you gonna be dabbing that bitch bent over, nigga, on the bed.
Has anybody ever asked the
She gonna be
question
hot,
why
nigga.
why is she Megan Thee Stallion?
Because she's a genius.
The Stallion, my G.
Because
That's a male fucking horse, my
we
G.
call big thick girls
Stallions,
stallions,
bitches,
photo
And that's some
hoes.
and that's some.
Big thighs, fat ass, nigga. She's a fucking thoroughbred bitch.
So you telling me you ain't never seen no pony with no thick thighs?
But she's a genius of marketing because she's a genius in real life. Not only is she an anime geek and not even into none of that shit she rapping. You know what I'm saying? But this bitch got probably multiple college degrees.
That's
She ain't
another
no
thing.
dumb bitch.
No.
She make that bitch. You doubt that? This bitch is a genius. She on some Blum shit probably. College, bro. University. Probably got a PhD. This bitch is not dumb. She an anime nerd, nigga. None of that shit she rap about. She is into none of that shit probably, bro.
So you telling me she's selling the lifestyle she don't even follow?
I mean, Jeezy did it for years. Y'all ain't mad at Jeezy. You still
Who's it?
Yeah.
Nigga, I don't listen to no damn Jeezy.
What is going on?
I don't listen to rap music, my G.
It don't matter. So you
Shit, not this rap music.
You know what I'm
Shit.
saying? Back in the day, you probably crazy, nigga. Trying to be old right now.
Nah, I'm serious.
Right.
Name one Jeezy song.
There's reason why the yin yang is different colors, and those colors is always contrast colors.
My G.
Right? Ain't nobody got no motherfucking 100% lifestyle.
Unless you hear me making song. Unless you hear me making a funny parody about that bitch, you never heard me sing no Jeezy song.
What? I bet you sung one, right?
When?
So you can tell me you never sung a Jeezy song in your life?
Not that I can think of.
Bro, you lying to me, bro.
Tell me right now.
I know you sung a Jeezy song before, yo.
You gotta tell me something. Dude, you gotta tell me a song.
I gotta tell you the song.
Because I don't know this nigga. I don't know this nigga artist. I don't know this artist. I don't know. Dude, I know him. I don't know his music. I didn't pay attention to that shit.
Why you got
it? Dude, I'm being serious. Ex motherfuckers in high school went to high school with me. I was not concerned with any of that shit. I was over there.
Though.
I was literally listening.
One factor of black culture.
Because that part of me didn't. Because that part of me didn't identify. I didn't identify with the streets. I want a street nigga. I wasn't raised in the streets.
All black culture. We are a product of our environment.
I didn't say that.
We the best Darwinists on the planet.
I didn't say that. However, I'm just saying I can't claim hood mentality, hood culture. Why? I've never claimed hood culture because I wasn't raised around that shit.
Gotta be hood. Every hood is a hood.
Nigga, I was raised in the woods. Nigga, I was raised in the woods.
We did hood shit.
Nigga, I was raised in the woods.
It's still wood shit.
I
live in the woods, nigga. I live in the farmlands, and it's still a gangster drug dealer that I'm friends with right there, and another one right there, and niggas still get shot right there.
Motherfucker, I'm in Bingham. The worst thing that went down is my grandpa setting fields on fire and then forgetting about them, and motherfuckers getting drunk and causing public disturbance. It's Bingham, my G. Come on.
Now, see, I was on the outskirts of a city. Like, I'm from Conway. Well, I'm from Twin Grove, but you know what I'm saying? Conway is right on the outskirts. I mean, Twin Grove is right on the outskirts, so motherfucker, I was country, but you know what I'm saying? I was in the city all the time, you know what I'm saying?
No, but I'm just saying though, most motherfuckers had to go to sleep, to gunshots. Motherfuckers who lived in Dillon. Hold on. Most people who lived in Dillon, they go to if they grew up in Dillon when I was around 5 and 6, when I was going to school in Dillon, then coming back to the country. Motherfuckers went to sleep to gunshots. Dillon County was literally fireworks, and it wasn't even the 4th of fucking July. But I didn't deal with that shit. I didn't have to worry about bullets coming through my damn house and shit. Exactly. That's so I can't really. So let's say if I go out making music, I can't.
So
I can't go make it. No, I'm from Bengal. Someone asked me where I'm from. I'm from Bengal.
Yeah.
No, someone asked me I'm from Bengal. I'm from Dillon County, but that's the thing about it. I'm from Dillon County, but you say that shit. I'm about to kill you with this. Think about this though. You see motherfuckers from Dillon, but then compare that to a motherfucker from Ladder.
Y'all niggas the same.
No, they not.
All black
no, the motherfuckers are not everywhere. No, my G, niggas in Ladder on some whole other shit.
What other shit?
Niggas just like the same as Manhattan and Brooklyn.
Just got shot.
The same as Manhattan and Brooklyn.
Just got shot last night in Ladder.
That because they trying to live up to that fucking standard. Now they trying to live up to that Newtown standard. I'm not saying
that been like that.
I'm not
saying it like
Ladder just became like that.
Ladder won't like that. Ladder won't like Dillon, my G.
Way while in both neighborhoods and shit has been similar.
Right here.
Newtown's a lot more wild, but Ladder's shit ain't no quiet.
Dude, as someone
quiet,
as someone who was raised here, my G, I see a clear. To me, there's a clear difference. Ladder was peaceful compared to Dillon. There was no stick. There was no outside of the county for people from Ladder. But if you from Dillon, if you were from, like you say you were from Ladder, Hamer, shit like that, they say, killing in Dillon. You say you from Ladder, it's like, okay, you from Ladder. But if you gotta specify, when I used to hang out in Florence, let me finish. Let me finish my
I've spoken to a white guy. Yeah. I was installing his refrigerator in Cherry Grove, South Carolina.
Yeah.
All right. When I was in Conway, bro, and that's what I told dude. He was like, "Yo, so you got family where else? I got a family in Ladder." He was like, "Oh, in Dillon." He was like, "Killing in Dillon." He was like killing and Dillon. Y'all just all of that is grouped in
until you specify where it's
Ladder is grouped in. The white guy. When I said Ladder, he grouped Ladder in.
I'm talking about amongst black. I'm talking about black people. I can't say I'm not gonna say I don't talk to white folks. The majority of people I talk to
inside of Dillon.
See, that's what I'm saying.
Your view of you're the average Dillon person's opinion of Dillon. A lot of people from Dillon don't consider Ladder part of Ladder. My grandma do the same thing. My grandma will tell you quick, I ain't from Dillon. I'm from Ladder.
Yeah,
She'll tell you Bingham is not part of Florida.
Yeah, we're Ladder. My shit say Ladder, South Carolina. 29565. Don't y'all come to my house, I will shoot y'all.
So people from the outside,
the police like I ain't doing nothing.
Y'all all the same, and y'all all killing and Dillon. To the motherfuckers at the beach, y'all killing and Dillon. To the metro, y'all definitely killing and Dillon, bro.
You got to all right. A little closer to home.
They don't separate the two.
All right, let's go to a little closer home. You go to Marion, they separate the two.
That's because it's the PD.
Even if you go like Florence separate us too. Florence niggas will separate. Florence niggas separate us.
Will separate us. You can't name any county in the PD. All the PD people.
What about Florence? Florence
is part of the PD. You start lower state. Darlington's part of the PD. You start mentioning all of the county about the name. They all PD counties.
All right. What about North Carolina? I'm all right. Not rolling. But Lumberton. I done met homies from Lumberton in Fayetteville. They even put a specifics between, because a lot of us go up there for work, right?
And a lot of them come down here for work. They come to Dillon for work.
True that too.
They work with enough people from Fayetteville and Lumberton.
I see your
point. So they understand the difference between, because we are constantly fucking explaining to them the difference, because we don't want to be grouped in with them. Yeah. Like, all right. My neighborhood don't. Nobody group us in with nobody, nigga. You know what I'm saying? We all like we own shit. Yeah. And your neighborhood is the same way. You know what I'm saying? Ladder is the same way. In Florence, niggas fuck with us. Fayetteville niggas fuck with us. everybody fuck with this town because this town is the first town you come through on the. You feel me?
How are we a beach city again?
Because we only 45 minutes away.
Why does she usually feel like 2 hours?
It's because you drive slow as fuck.
Fuck you.
You drive like an old.
No, I'm talking about as a kid.
And
now,
I'm an old
no,
nigga.
please shut up.
You drive like an old.
Nigga, quit people down the live stream. I do not drive slow.
I'm an old nigga and I drive like Mario and Ready out this bitch. Now,
You say I drive slow. Lex say I drive too damn fast. Which is it?
Your girl drive crazy, nigga. She's like fucking. But oh my God, Michael Schumacher. Nigga.
For real.
And they get crazy when you start driving.
For real.
Slow down. Motherfucker, you just turn in front of this nigga without making a signal. You better shut your ass up. No disrespect to the female. Alright. That's just general conversation we call it. I'm driving crazy and I'm in the passenger seat and I'm like, oh, the fuck is you doing? Yo, put your seatbelt on. You die. I don't care. Fuck that. I ain't gonna die. I got my seatbelt on. I'm paranoid. Those are my personal experiences. But I digress. But yeah, man.
I got to say that
But back to this R&B thing, man.
I think American music culture is Black music culture because all of their music, I don't care who gets mad when I say this because it's a fact, comes from music that they stole from us.
I don't believe that.
What?
We stole from y'all?
You a white person?
No, I thought you were talking about black people. I thought you were talking about black. I thought you were talking about, okay. No,
I'm talking about American music culture.
Somebody just hit me with the overcan.
Is just
Black
culture.
That's why I'm saying we need
that they took.
Make that specification because
I did.
outside the US,
you was hitting the goddamn ball. God damn it. You didn't hear the words. You got to hear words.
All right, my bad.
American culture, music-wise, and this is heavily documented, but I don't know why people don't fucking pay attention to it. But like, their music is stolen. I mean, I'm sure someone's gonna piss me off, and most of Elvis's music is from with old boys and Jump. He stole that shit.
I was just about to say his name to you until you said his name.
All of their music is. I mean, look at country music, bro. Look at man. Oh my God. Kush and my lion, Kush. What is country music?
No, that's a absolute fact.
Thank you. I seen a fucking video on
Country
Facebook the other day that I thought was a rap
Rock
video.
and roll started with black folks. You know what I'm saying?
Dude about his diesel F350. It was the hardest song I ever heard from a white boy, and I thought it was a rap. No, it's country music.
The fuck?
To a drill beat, but
what was this?
To a drill beat.
Tell the viewers.
I think her name was Loretta Thorpe.
So you tell me.
Like
tell the viewers if we still have any. Cause all right, Bubba. I guess man, you know what? Fuck. Maybe I am busting too much out of proportion. Fuck what that nigga said. Back to this music thing. Tell the viewers still here that brother we're talking about. The song we're talking about. No, the country song that sound like a rap.
I don't know. The shit was on Facebook. I don't even think dude was an artist and shit. It was some fat, long bearded white dude with a bald head in a barn rapping about F350. And his F350 was hard, Kush. It was hard, bro. This shit was the dopest dude I seen. It was an F350.
Yeah, white boy got enough money to buy that shit.
I'm like, nah, but fuck the truck. The song was hard. The truck was hard. But I thought it was a rap song. Nah, it was a country song and shit. I was like, oh shit. Matter of fact, if I'm not mistaken, I think I might have searched that shit up on Audio Mac. I probably found that shit on Audio Mac too. And shit. But I liked it and it should be in my activity on my Facebook and shit. I might even share that shit.
So you heard a country song? You liked it?
My whole point is, you say American musical culture, but what is American musical culture to you? Do you think that Busta Rhymes is saying that
I think he's included.
We have no musical culture? Because he's included in our musical culture.
That's what got me tripping.
because I feel like he disregarding black influence.
But the black influence in a whole is the American music culture. If you want to be, I mean, I don't know, certain genres of music. But right now, and probably even before.
Dude, one of the what are the main instrument used? No, let me use this point. What is the main music used in bluegrass? What's the main instrument used in bluegrass? A banjo.
A banjo, nigga.
And then a black created the banjo. Yes, a black man created the banjo.
You know what will make that march strong?
Could you read that?
I think it's the travel time.
So you just killed the nigga?
Yeah, punk motherfucker.
Oh, I'm about to pull up on you. Hold on.
Riding around with this motherfucking.
It's just like a little resistance before the hit you.
Well, this how you know.
And then when it hit you, it's so much fucking smoke and it's so concentrated, and it's hard for you to fucking adjust it. It's just head bust off the rip. That's why I put that shit. I left that shit over there. I said, man, I'm fucking that ball no more.
I get to come back down here and whacking it down there.
That nigga still playing GTA?
Yep.
I ain't running on missions though. Y'all's doing legitimate missions, matter of fact. That's just my views. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Honestly,
That's all I'm saying.
but hell, but if you say black people black people music is American music. If that's what you're saying, then what you're saying is the Caribbean influence the music more
No,
than
because how
us
would
over here.
American music be influenced by Caribbean any time in the past? When many people came over here in small groups, so they would have been more of what we were doing at the time.
That's what I'm saying. And it seems what Busta Rhymes is.
I listen to his style of music, but that statement that he made, I don't understand that statement.
The statement.
And I think that maybe we both might be misconstruing it. But me personally, I don't think that he means like black culture American. I don't think he means anything about black people in the period about that statement. Was the person in view what?
I don't know, probably.
And it's probably not he said that. He was trying to niggas know that they came from us, black people as a whole. You know what I'm saying? He a god, nigga. He ain't gonna say nothing out the way.
I'd hope not.
He ain't gonna say nothing out the way. That's all it is.
Maybe I might be jumping again, but I'm after starting this damn, man, I've become very protective of my people over here, man.
You can sometimes you gotta get opinion. It's good journalism to get the opinion of the people.
I got 3 people's opinion.
People is not enough. You gotta actually get out there and engage with people. I do it all the time, yo.
Shit.
Mom let me not ask people
Yeah.
to make sure I'm not tripping.
You matter of fact, why don't I do that?
And then have a general topic discussing all the views that you heard. And then damn like, you know what I'm saying, still see if it change your view, and then you gotta have strong points here for your point of your pros and cons gotta be on point. I'm not saying get out here and get on Excel and PowerPoints, but definitely take into consideration that your opinion might be biased, not a clear representation of that person interview's opinion. Because the way media works is pure social manipulation. The narrative is always subjective down to a statement, and you can sell chaos over the media with one statement from any celebrity in the caption. Make that your thumbnail. And then I promise you, like, gravitate to it. Wow, shit, the fuck did he say? And then voice what you think he said was and only push your agenda. And then other people will start to see that there and apply their see just the media.
To tell you the truth, I wouldn't mind actually doing that. I wouldn't mind hitting asking people and letting people see a clip and ask their opinion on what they saw. Because so 3 people that I've seen,
that would be a good
they felt the same way I felt.
That would be a good live stream.
For real.
Because this is a good topic, but I don't think it's a topic. It's just like block. To me, it's like the topic. You know what I'm saying? It's Busta Rhymes. You know what I'm saying? You know what I'm saying? Like block. It's Busta Rhymes, bro. I mean, like, he does not represent black culture as a whole. He played a nice role in hip hop culture. I'll say that. But as black culture music wise, like there's too many forms of black music. For that man to say he's an expert on it, he didn't say that. I'm not saying he's dead. You know what I'm saying? I'm just saying that I think he's about his style. Why his style is so unique. Why he's so good at shit that he. Because he was influenced by West Indian cultures, course, in his culture because that's what Flatbush is. Outside influence like that, like I'm just mad just like now, but you had to be there to understand from the Kurtz on the east side to Ocean Avenue Parkside, bro. Like, you know what I'm saying? Flatbush is black people, but it's West Indian people, but it's still black people. So you only get black culture. But whether you get a heavy West Indian culture, heavy Spanish culture, we're not dealing, there's no non-melanated people. When I was growing up, there was no, Flash was a nigga, it was green, bro. It was beautiful. It was not Flatbush that was not loved at any point when I lived in Flatbush, growing up in Flatbush. So his view has got to be coming from that standpoint of how it was for a person like, say, me and him, growing up in that part of Brooklyn, exposed to West Indian, Spanish culture, Korean culture, maybe. As a Korean side, I had a couple Korean homeboys with this school. It might have been in the neighborhood, you know what I'm saying? So it wasn't no non-melanated culture. Yeah. The he said about American culture is the one that I just need clarification on.
Because all right, let's take it from my point of view. I'm not from there. I'm not from Brooklyn. I didn't have
It's not about being from
Brooklyn. No, I know what you're saying. I know what you're saying. It's not about being from Brooklyn, but I'm just saying I'm just using that in my point. With the fact that I didn't have a heavy influence with West Indian culture until I start looking into Rastafari and all this stuff. And then they'll just because there's no escape.
That's just a part of West Indian culture.
Yeah.
Not West Indian culture.
Yeah. But
a lot of West Indians are Christians.
Yeah. But you know, it's kind of unavoidable. It's kind of unavoidable at some point.
Of the West Indians Christian.
Yeah. Yeah, I get you.
Not at all.
No,
I'm just saying in comparison to the two, it's more Christian type of crap. Probably if they still believe in the British way, Protestant type thing. I don't know.
Yeah, kind of is my point. But yeah, shit. But anyway, yeah. Fuck, I done lost my point. I done lost it. God damn it, monster.
What was his point? Kush, did you hear any of it?
Nah, he won't get. No, all right, boom. I didn't have that. So let's look at the influence of rock and roll. Yeah. Let's look at the influence of rock and roll and country music and all that stuff. Now, a bunch of these famous rock artists and country music artists. That's what I'm saying. We made those things out. We created country. We created rock. Hell, created instruments that create bluegrass. Those using the wash pan to make sound, using the banjo and all that shit. That's something Southern black people did because we wanted to use their instruments and all that good shit. We didn't have.
What's going on with this thing?
That's all. That's not even plugged up. Yeah. Yeah, I keep
that.
Yeah.
You know, I see me. I want to create negative rights.
Oh no. I've been turned that off. We need to light some cameras on. With the fact we had no influence, but we had no West Indian influence, but we created these music that white people are basically like these average person. What country music is that you say, oh, that's white people music, or what's bluegrass, you say, oh, that's white people music and all that shit. But these were genres of music that we created and they stole and ran with. So
I guess they see it as they more appreciated the form of the music. Our music is ever changing. We create and move to the next trend.
Elvis Stone. Oh, Elvis Stone, homeboy.
But we always create the next trend. It's so powerful that people all the way in Japan emulate what we do now. They want to stay with us. They emulate what we do just to stay with the trends. If Japanese music changes so much, and you know it, we was just watching motherfucking the zombie shit.
Yeah.
Oh, so it was a rap music.
But my point
said
is,
she was gonna slide on a nigga.
But my point is being this. With the fact that we didn't have no influence when these we didn't have no West Indian influence when those styles of music were. Let me finish. No, but that's I'm trying to explain. I'm trying to explain what I feel. I'm trying to explain to the viewers how I feel. What I'm finding a problem with.
Okay.
Why that needs to be. Why that statement, U.S. has no culture, needs to be clarified. Because if he's talking about his influence,
he's not talking about music culture when he made that statement.
Let me finish.
About America.
It ain't about what he said. It's about how I'm taking it. The way I'm taking it is the fact that even with the fact that how he's saying that all that up there with how you're explaining it with everything up there being a melting pot and all that. Down here in the South, we didn't have that melting pot. No, but these were musics. But this was a music style that they didn't fuck with up there in New York.
What you mean? We listen to everything in New York.
Country magic.
Everything. We got Z100, nigga.
I'm talking about back when country was first coming out and shit. But I'm just saying. I'm not saying. All right, let me take that back. I'm not saying they didn't hear it. I'm not saying they didn't hear it. I'm not saying they didn't hear it. But I'm just saying though. Are you saying? But I'm just saying that music was not when black people create when the early forms of what we would call bluegrass and country and rock and all that shit. That was in control of black people who had no West Indian influence. So when you said to me, when he says that, it's disregarding us down, it's disregarding our influence to music down here in the South.
Nah, that's your personal take on that.
That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm saying. That's what I'm getting. That when I hear that statement, it's like damn. So it's like damn. So fuck it.
Hey, you want to see this? So you understand what the fuck is going on?
Maybe I'm not.
Yeah, he doesn't understand. I don't think he understands what Busta Rhymes is saying.
Maybe I don't, but it's the way I'm taking it. It's just the way I'm taking it. That's why I feel like it needs.
Yeah, but in a whole, he's talking about when it comes to music wise, about white culture, right? That's what you think. No, he's American culture as a whole is not a culture. Not music wise, but American. What is the culture of America? What are we known for? What are we known for, Kush? Wild West shit. What else? After the Wild West shit.
Oh, come on, man. We got more dignified shit than that.
Robbing, stealing, and killing.
No, that's our culture.
Raping and pillaging.
It's definitely our culture.
That's the trash pillage. That's the trash shit before that. Man, come on, man.
You know
before civil rights, before desegregation, we won't like that.
We gotta keep it 100.
Man, yeah, let's keep it 100. Before desegregation, black people was not like that. That was not what black people was known for.
Segregation because this was going on during slavery. Were there not black slave owners in the South?
Yes, there was. And were they in Jamaica?
And
damn sure in
Haiti. Black slave owners in this particular state.
That I don't know.
Okay, but you gotta think about this. The black slave owners that had slaves, they was be like that was like slavery.
Slave is a slave. I'm gonna have to look that up. To me, a slave is a slave. That's like trying to get the slave pass. They try to get the Arab shit.
White motherfuckers was doing some motherfucking black.
But I can't.
slaves,
I'm gonna have to do
nigga,
some research on that.
still the
I'm gonna have to
same,
do the
bro.
research on that because honestly, slavery, as far as I'm
You
concerned.
know what I'm
But
saying? If you're not a free man and you ain't getting paid for that labor, my nigga,
yeah.
it ain't nothing fair about that
But the
situation.
point-
I
but-
don't
but
give a
the
fuck
point-
how much you feed me, nigga. Give me some cash so I can go to my own house.
But before we get on to that,
Or-
it's about basically
By my
it's
own
the fact
land,
that
get me
they,
some
it's like
slaves out this bitch, nigga. This is entrepreneurship. Why I gotta work for you for free? Ain't no form of just. You black or white. All I'm saying is across the board, American culture is violence. Period. This country is violent, nigga. We know violence, nigga, and being dirty according to the Europeans.
white people is known for violence.
America,
We get the bad rep. We get the bad rep up. Black people get the bad rep up because we all because we the bad because we get the bad face
Are
of it.
you in denial about black people being violent?
I'm not saying we're not violent.
We're a product of our environment.
I don't know. We learn behavior. You're a product of
We're
your
a product
environment.
we're a product of our environment because we're a
Yeah.
foreign entity to this soil.
Yeah, I agree with that.
Them Europeans
come
was
on.
violent to begin
Yeah.
with when they came here.
Exactly,
And they
but you
created
can't-
a society of violent people. And this country is built on being great at what? Killing, nigga. We great at war.
Exactly. But here's what I'm saying. But come on, man. That was not before. Man, come on, man. Before we tried trying to emulate these crackers with desegregation, now that we can eat with them, work beside them, dress like they we've been dressing the way we want to. But I'm just saying,
1930s.
I'm just saying though, man.
Negro voice.
We was not
shivving Johnny on 38th Street when he owed me 28 cents. Niggas was still popping off on niggas back in the day. You think Black on Brown just started with generation?
I didn't say, man. I'm not saying there was no crime.
You see American
That'd be crazy.
Then the nigga popped
Dude, I'm not saying there's no crime. I won't say there's no crime. But
did a man not do that for 120? Wasn't even 120 with 60 B's.
My G, I'm not denying there was no crime. But compared to black people in the 30s, compared to how we're viewed in the 30s, how we're viewed now, there's a significant difference of what violence is, of what you consider violence. Because dude, this was 1930s. The black man was for a lack of a better word, a little post-slavery.
So the black mafia wasn't doing gangster shit.
Yeah, against the white mafia because that was the only way they could fucking survive.
Shit against the Haitian mafia, they was doing gangster shit against the Creoles. We did black crime is not new, bro. It is not new, and it did not start with us.
And who do we get? Exactly.
It did not start with us. It
but I'm
was
just saying. But did it
by American culture?
But was the stereotype of black people being violent as strong as it was back then as it is now?
If you black, you know what you are. You're a product of your mind. We're a product of this country. We was brought here. We was against all odds. Had to fight for our survival here.
Yeah.
Was constantly persecuted.
Damn, you about to burn it.
And motherfucking put up against numerous obstacles.
Facts.
So for the fact of a black American man not be militant is impossible for us, and not be militant for us, and not be territorial and judgmental of our fellow man comes from our fellow man sneaking our fellow man.
Facts. Okay.
You understand me? American culture made black.
We was coming
it
up,
made us this.
When they had Boy Scout and all that, they wouldn't allow us to be in that shit. So we started coming up with our own
clubs. You understand me?
Yeah.
And then it became a macho thing. We're gonna be the toughest guys around, you know what I'm saying? And that's the gang culture started.
Once drugs got into it, that's when it got out of control. And that comes from more American fucking culture. Because who cultivated the drugs into the black community? Huh?
Ronald Reagan.
And then he gave us a DARE program, baby. Then he gave us a DARE program to educate us on how to make drugs.
Reaganomics.
What drugs are bad, how much drugs that it will kill you. And men got away with that shit. He basically sent drug enforcement agents to schools to teach kids how to make drugs.
Facts.
You understand me? they don't kill people. Tell them how much. I mean, they basically tell you how to fix them not to kill people. They tell you how much not to put in there to kill the people. And I told you how much that you got put in that much, and that's why I killed that guy. But the next beard nigga tell you he didn't put this much in, so he didn't. So this guy got mad, that guy, so you know it's in the middle.
Why were they disinformative about weed?
And in the science, and as black people being curious in the all things we are.
That is about weed because it's actually beneficial to us. We don't want you to grow it. We can't sell it. We can, but no.
But they were selling it like hell. They were selling it like hell. They were selling it like hell back in the day. In the 20s and in the early 20s, they were selling it hell. But what fucked them up was lumber became a bigger industry.
Let me tell you, and this is
it undermined the lumber industry.
Right here, people. This is a tested fucking fact. And the stats come from a video game I've been playing called Elite Dangerous. Right? It's a space exploration, but it's also a commodities trading game.
Oh yeah, let me hear this.
Weed is a governmental controlled commodity. So in the localized areas where it is legally distributed, it is heavily sold and heavily taxed. But none of the distributors can put their money in a bank. Right? Cause another situation that I ain't gonna get into. I love the government and they're totally not doing anything wrong to the weed growers or dispensary people. The statement is a lie for me. I don't believe it. I'm just saying that. So
but City though, weed was legal in the early days of this country. Cannabis wasn't everything, my G.
Yeah, so was cocaine.
And opium.
You know what I'm saying? Shit. It's a new thing. It's a new year. We ain't trying to have these niggas out here.
All that shit still legal, bro. They put all that shit in them fields.
Facts.
And last time I checked,
get rich off every day off of selling drugs.
Don't the old Indian nigga, he grow his weed for the hemp oil for the farmers people.
Yeah.
So
they have to have it at a certain content so they can grow it.
So, and he burns all of his shit that produces CAC in a big barrel. He sells a lot of big barrels. I don't know. I'm not an expert in drug knowledge. That would be drugs. I just partake a tree of Idrisil.
I smoke weed.
We're gonna be technical, know what I'm saying? Weed is in the Bible. Genesis, first chapter 11 and 12 verse.
Psalms 104 verse 14.
Now, 41, 30.
This nigga. Oh, snap.
Let's not get into basic instruction.
Give thanks to everybody in the chat, man.
You know what I'm saying?
Y'all really don't want to go into that shit.
Yeah.
That's a whole nother video.
That's a whole nother motherfucking topic.
Shit. But hey, hey man, I'd love to have you in the chat again, man. If you ever have chat.
I want to get the idea that I'm atheist. I do have a religion. None of you people fucking believe.
The term atheist.
I don't have a religion. Religion is evil.
Fucking
spirituality, that shit is real though.
Yeah, spirituality. I have a spirituality.
Shit. And real. I reject the term atheist because white people, that's a white people term.
There's a power greater than that.
Because I don't believe in that. Because think about it, here's how
fantastic shit.
Here's how white people monopolize the word atheist. They got monopoly on the word.
I love it.
Because the thing is, if you don't believe, the average person, if you go up to them and you say you don't believe in Jesus, or you don't believe in the Christian doctrine whatsoever, or anything to do with it, whether it be Islam or Judaism, because let's face it, nowadays more people. Nowadays the world is bigger, and more people understand that those three books are basically the same, the basic continuations of each other. if you don't believe in any of those triads of books, they'll call you an atheist.
I believe in all books.
But they won't. But here's the thing about it: they won't call a Buddhist an atheist.
Tell me how to be a good person.
They won't call a Buddhist an atheist, though.
I'm only 50% good. The other 50% of me is trying to figure it out.
So you're mortal. No, basically, you're a living being.
I'm only living. I would not be living.
Exactly. You're both yin and yang. There's no way you have an entity of just pure yin or pure yang. That makes no sense. Maybe one's better than the other, but maybe one outruns than the other. But there's no. Yeah, it's us. Shit, we had to walk in. Hell, I'm looking at him. Hell, I look at him every time I look in the damn mirror.
You know what I'm saying? You understand? Lying to you is lying for a reason. The reason why black people build different. We just talk, we can deal with everything.
See that?
Lions and his lambs. We wasn't never the lambs. We need the color of the lambs.
But somehow we got the lambs telling us how to do shit.
Hey, yo, Kush, we need the color of lambs, isn't it?
Maybe that random black sheep.
There's a black sheep out there somewhere like, nigga, fuck you. Yeah.
Now Jerome. Get in line with the rest of the sheep.
See, that's a racist statement. Why his name gotta be Jerome?
Man, please. If I would have made a white man, if Dave Chappelle.
Why that black sheep can't be Tom?
If they
or give me a name, Kush. Give me a good name.
Now there's another topic. There's another topic I actually like to do.
Nigga.
Where's another man above that? There's another topic. When is the line crossed when it comes to a joke being funny?
When it's stereotypical.
Oh bullshit! If they should to the exact same joke about
he knows it. He fucking tells everybody that he's a asshole, and all of his satire is based on him being a stereotypical asshole.
My point being.
I mean, I'm a stereotypical asshole.
My point being,
I have friends from
I've had black
country.
Yeah, but I've known black people. I've known black people get on TV and tell some very fucked up racist jokes.
I'm not racist. I hate all races. Everyone is a fucking piece of shit. You know what I'm saying? White, Chinese, black, all you motherfuckers. You know what I'm saying? And I'm black. All you motherfuckers are pieces of shit. If you're white, you listen to this, you're a piece of shit. If you're Chinese, you listen to this, you're a piece of shit.
I thought I got
black, you listen to this, you're a piece of shit. It doesn't matter where you're from. You're a piece of shit. You're not me. I'm the perfect example of what you should be.
There you go. There you go.
I'm a motherfucker.
Hey,
hey, motherfucker. Hey, motherfucker.
Hey, man, he's not a piece of shit. He is the little asshole.
I am.
This motherfucker, yo, good. This is exactly what this motherfucker told me when he introduced me. He said, what up, man? I'm Mel. I'm an asshole.
I'm a fucking asshole, nigga. Nigga, yes. That's the fuck I'm talking about, you my fucking guy, nigga. Remember that shit, nigga. Fucking talking about, nigga. I tell everybody the same shit. Girls and all. Shit. You know what I'm saying? So how you feel about me today, you better feel about me 4 years from now, because I'm gonna be the same asshole that day that you run back into me. You think that the tempo changed, if my jokes change, if I'm not gonna cut up on you, you bugging, nigga. I'm gonna be that same asshole that day you left me in the cafeteria, nigga, when you got fired. What's up, nigga? Goofy nigga, fat nigga. I'm still be that same ass nigga. You know what I'm saying? That shit. You are who you are. You know what I'm saying? And I'm an American, nigga. I'm a New Yorker. I'm an American. And I'm a typical Black American. But I don't just blame white people for my fucking problems. Right? We contribute to our own downfall too.
Facts.
We believe in a lot of stupid shit that I wonder if some of my people truly believe this shit. Do they really I don't know. You know, it's America, bro. I love it here. I don't want to live in the
Do I
other
believe
country.
we suffer from systematic racism? Hell
Fuck
yeah.
yeah. Fuck yeah.
Yes.
That's a fact. And I believe that every black person, whether they be gentrified or grew up in a white neighborhood, suffers from PTSD from just being black in America. We don't got it good. In no
That's a
time,
fact.
in no time zone,
Shit.
no time period in American history that black people were having easy. We still
Shit.
don't.
Shit. We did a show.
You know
Matter of
what I'm
fact,
saying?
we did a show not too long, a while back about that. And I posed the question. Does the average black man suffer from emotional imbalance?
Fuck yeah, nigga. How could you not? Look at what we forced to deal with on a day-to-day basis.
How can you constantly see motherfuckers dying and look just like you and just think
Yeah.
everything gonna be okay? Like fucking,
Tomorrow that
it's
might be
constantly.
good.
Job.
So if the mentality
Niggas just
a
easy to
killer
be
be
tomorrow.
killed.
We carry this shit with us every day.
Exactly. The mentality of killer be killed is created in America. So you can't say that's black culture. You can't say black people are the most violent people. White people are clearly the most violent people. They go and shoot people for no fucking reason. If I shoot you, nigga, you robbed my spot. You took my bread. I'm just giving general fucking examples of the black mentality of why I'm a burn a nigga. Period. You smacked my sister up. You disrespected my moms. You know what I'm saying? You was talking wild crazy to me like I ain't that nigga, or you ain't respecting me like I'm respecting you. You feel me? And that's how most black violent crimes start. And money, you know what I'm saying? But to say that we the most violent, nah, nigga. We learned all of that violent behavior from outside influence. The mob was doing that shit, nigga, before we were doing that shit. Last time I checked, the niggas the same color as the other niggas. This shit, ain't they? Am I wrong? Wasn't they doing all the gang shit that we doing now? If I'm not mistaken, but that's black culture, right? That's what they trying to roll. And now that's American culture. Gang life, violence. American culture is violence, bro. Period. It ain't music. We got a lot of dope ass pioneers in the music thing. We know Elliot Ness, motherfucking John Gotti, fucking Big Beach, Bumpy Williams, gangster shit, nigga. America is not known for nothing else but gangster shit. Nigga, that's our culture. Gangster shit. Anybody in denial about that shit is in denial about what they are, nigga. If you're an American, nigga, you're born a gangster. It's just the way it is. You was born in a gangster nation. It's gangster nation, nigga. It's the USA. Nigga, you don't got a problem with us, dude? We're gonna send 1 million niggas to your country, fuck y'all up, blow your shit to shreds, but bet you won't send them to my country, pussy, and get on the news and say that shit to your face like I'm saying it, but say it in a more like political.
Yeah, you almost said it like exactly how.
Look at the system that's around us, bro. It's so fucking crazy to even deal with. It is even a miracle to me that black people have not woke up yet. Hear me. Feel me? Feel me though? Like, let's just think about it for a minute.
Job.
They claim that we the most violent people, right? Statistically, always the numbers never add up to people on the ground.
Yeah. Who does these
numbers?
Who
Does
does
these numbers? You know what I'm saying? On the ground, that's not what it looks like. It don't look like that on the ground. On the ground, this shit is different. You know, we learned all that shit from seeing what we seen. And they made sure we learned it because they put it on TV still today. You can see how Sean Gotti got his millions just bodying. So now I know. You know what I'm saying? I can give a kid the names. Fuck what I want to say. I just go call this nigga like, oh, you need somebody 10 bands, boom, out. Who would I learn that from? I didn't learn it from somebody with the same street color as me. So how's that black culture? How's gangster shit black culture? Nah, it's American culture. We're a product in our environment, yo. Black culture, I don't know, man. I guess I could voice an opinion, but it's only my opinion. You know what I'm saying? But to me, this ain't even an opinion of black culture is. This is what I would love black American culture to be. Nigga, love your fellow man. Stop blowing each other. Especially little niggas, man. Y'all niggas is different, bro. I don't give a fuck. Nigga, I grew up in gang shit. You know what I'm saying? And I got niggas that can speak my shit. I ain't gotta speak my shit. You know what I'm saying? And the difference between, I guess it must have been a Brooklyn thing. The difference between, and I don't even think it's a Brooklyn thing. Because I see it, there are a lot of my feet touch a lot of motherfucking states. Certain niggas is not that certain shit motivate them to get out there and do something that ain't gonna bring them no money. Nigga, I'll be a hot boy. Hot boys don't get money. How they gonna get money? All these looking for? How you gonna post up and get if your spot hot? You feel me? So crazy. They teach that to you. They make sure you see that on TV. They make sure you see all of that shit, bro. Bobson's the TV show.
And make sure you hear it in the music too. Niggas talking about positivity and going to school and being smart niggas. They don't put that shit on the radio. They're not gonna put it on the radio because they're not talking about killing, stealing, and fucking robbing. That's why you don't hear real R&B music no more.
And that's exactly what happened to R&B.
This is why you don't hear shit like Wu-Tang, Nas, Tribe Called Quest, Twilight, Wale, Mos Def, Common, fucking Queen Latifah. You don't hear no type of motherfucking, you ain't gonna hear none of that shit. They don't even play throwbacks like that no more. Your throwback is some motherfucking Jeezy shit. The fuck? That ain't a throwback, bro. Why is that a throwback? That's from our era. We grew up, that shit was created when you was old enough to interpret it. It's not a classic, but if it came out before you was born and it's some form of hip hop, then it's a throwback. Then I play that on your radio. Let me hear that. Let me see where this is coming from. Because as a culture, we all like it. And they don't sell more. What sells is that John Wayne gangster shit. That American shit. For real, yo. This generation to me, and, you know, anyone that gets offended, you just wanted the people that are the Judas. The generation is fucked. The generation after your generation is completely fucked. Guys, fucking, not you guys, those guys fucking nasty. Turn up gang, and the drill and slide gang, nigga. Push. Turn up gang and the drill and slide gang, nigga. Niggas is falling out and they killing each other off or killing themselves off.
Because everybody desensitized. They don't give a fuck about killing a nigga because they whole life they done seen killing, stealing, and robbing on TV and programs.
Yeah.
You program to see these black dudes be thugs, you know what I'm saying, on TV. So that's what the fuck you gonna be. You gonna be a fucking thug.
Cause that
you see
shit
these black dudes rapping about fucking selling dope and fucking killing niggas and shit. They don't sell dope and kill niggas.
And that shit look dope.
They don't put positive images on TV no more.
All you see is the gold, nigga. Blink. Blinks, nigga.
But the thing is, that shit just has no value. You can go and spend $100,000 on a fucking chain, and that shit be worth nothing. It's literally worth nothing. It's only worth what you're willing to pay for it.
For real.
It's a little earth mineral, bro.
It's bullshit.
Yeah.
A rock.
Shit, you ever seen motherfuckers try to resell that shit? Pawn shop won't even take that shit.
And they're not gonna be able to sell that shit. Nobody's gonna buy that shit. When you sell it to a nigga on the street that's got a couple, maybe like 40, 50,000 or some shit, you're not gonna be able to sell that shit for what that rapper paid for it.
I would like to take this time to shout out Mimi's Natural Pantry.
Nigga, I'm walking in.
Yeah. I like to shout out.
Judah.
Hey,
Judah. You in here, Judah? Judah, you in
I'm
here?
in here, though.
Zilla, you an example too, but I need Judah too. More for both of y'all. But more Judah, because Judah is perfect example of the point I'm trying to prove. But Zilla, you will work because you in here. You represent the Judah's generation. The culture that you're accustomed to living, this whole way of life that we both live in, it came from the neighborhood that we grew up in, right? Zilla, am I correct? What's said don't need to be said, right?
Yeah.
All right. It came from the environment that we was in. That was all we knew. That's what our parents probably was. We grew up like that. That's the way it is. There's no other way, right? These niggas nowadays, like, this is why I wanted you to be here. It's a choice for them. It's a choice. You feel me? It's not a way of life. It's not a survival thing. It's not I hate you from this block, so you that. You know what I'm saying? It's not that.
Yeah.
It's just they go to school. Because look at how our school system is set up here where we at. Kids come from different towns to the one main school in our town. And it's a mixed bag of those kids, right? So how could, if all of these small cities, with the exception of Newtown, Jacksonville, and Riverdale, because they rate on each other and shit, how could these places have a legitimate gang culture that started over with territory? This is why so many different sets around this bitch. Because there's no structure. You know, never be structured because it started out the blue. It's ephemeral. Shit's not real. I'm not discrediting nobody. So I don't want nobody to run up on me. Because my shit is, I'm sanctioned. My shit is valid. I got niggas to speak for me. I don't speak for me. And I'll never tell niggas what I am. You know what I'm saying? So run up, get done up. If you from Brooklyn, you already know the fucking vibes. And that's all I'm gonna say. Run up, get done. And
No, for real, everybody what that mean.
You already know. Ain't no, I'm my shit is for real. And niggas, like, their culture is just not what it's supposed to be. You know what I'm saying? We supposed to, I want everybody in a perfect world, it would be no sense in violence. Violence is inevitable, but it would be no sense in violence. I ain't killing that nigga because niggas is on Facebook and shit. You know, fuck, you talking shit on Facebook. That nigga, I don't know that nigga. He don't know me. He don't even interact with the niggas I interact with. So why we care about this nigga? You know what I'm saying? Fuck is this boy even valid? Nah, he's not the mentality of these little niggas. They want the clout so bad that they blinded to the damage that they doing to their own community and that they doing to their life. You gotta think about it like this. You just burned this nigga over some shit. It wasn't over no money. It wasn't over no family shit. It was pointless. That shit.
Yeah, that's just important.
You did it. You did that shit. You worse than an accident murder. You're a pussy. You did it for no reason. You serial killer. You psycho. You serial killer. You ain't no gangster. You a fuck serial killer. And then if you But half of these niggas, they be burning niggas that don't even be knowing they be into it, niggas. If you into it with me, know that I'm gonna fucking ring your fucking phone, I'm gonna call you, bro. I'm gonna tell you on your line, nigga, we into it, bro. When I see you, you already know. Nah, these niggas, ass niggas, trying to fucking chill and do snake sucking shit. But that's just the way this shit's always set up. Like, I don't know, man. Shit. I don't know what, I can't really blame it on anything. But I can say that there's a projected image being pushed forward upon the current youth that's more damaging to their generation than it is to any other generation, because y'all niggas is out here getting fucking, y'all whole head top blown off. But at least y'all created the next generation and don't be like they pops. You feel me? That's the example you setting.
Yeah. Shit.
So, that being said, it's like,
You smoking, nigga?
I'm about to roll up.
Yeah. I would like to take this time right quick to
And you feel I'm wrong? Am I saying, am I too off? Am I turning too off?
Oh no.
This is my personal feeling on
Oh,
this
nah.
whole
Oh no, my G. You coming proper, man. You straight.
Gangster than nobody, because nigga, I'm no gangster. Nigga, I'm a fucking anime nerd that play PlayStation.
But no, this is the type
You
I
know
was
what
talking
I'm
about. Remember I was saying I wanted to do
Just
the video.
don't play me.
Remember?
Nigga, I'm gonna stand for mine. That's all I ever been about in my life.
Yeah.
I'm always gonna stand for me. I know what I can do, and I'm never gonna back down. I ain't nobody doja, no nothing. You understand me?
Yeah. But this is the type of dialogue I wanted.
That was a fact. That was how we was raised,
I'm
bro.
For real,
match
though.
that energy. My mama told me,
Nah, for
give back 50%. If they bringing 50, you give 50. If they're giving 100, you give 200, nigga. Fuck that shit. Match energy with me, nigga. That's all it is. These niggas, they different. They just more about trying to be famous.
They don't know how to do that, bro.
They just want to be famous, or they mad about some nigga fuck their girl or some
Nah,
shit.
they do a lot of shit for clout. A lot of niggas just want to be that thug ass nigga that'll shoot a motherfucker just cause bitches think that shit cool.
For the recognition.
But
They think
my
they
nigga,
get some kind of credit in the hood.
Yeah, something, nigga.
my nigga, there's some bitches out here that live for this fucking with it against the nigga. I don't know what it is. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I'm the worst nigga on the planet.
Nah,
Judah, how many
listen.
bitches have you seen me fuck with that are not the mold of what you think I should? Exactly. Bitches love gangster niggas. I'm a fucking creep.
I will not be quoted on this.
I'm a fucking creep. I don't give a fuck, man. I tell these females, I ain't shit.
Yeah.
I ain't out here trying to be shit.
Yeah. But hey, hold on right quick. Hey, hold on right quick. But I have
that's
to do
what
this.
they gravitate to.
I gotta do this right quick. Shout outs. Shout out these aren't sponsors, but I do like to shout out these people because these were the first people who helped spread my channel. Shout outs to Mimi's Natural Pantry. She makes a lovely lye soap from when back to celebrate the fact from back in the days when black people couldn't get soap couldn't get soap the way we could now, so we had to make our own soap to keep the culture alive. She makes her own lye soaps in different fragrances. It's real good. It's real good soap. My wife loved it, and she also makes preservatives. I got a strawberry jam, man. That shit was the best. Honestly. Natural foods, my G. Shout out to Rasta Huts, Caribbean Escape Restaurant on Main Street in Marion. You need some good Caribbean food close by, please hook them up. Again, Main Street in Marion. Shout out to Lions. What up? What? Oh no, boy, I gotta do this. They might sponsor me one day. I shout them out, they might be sponsoring our asses. Shout outs to Lioness Films and Photography. You need any pictures? Stop that. Stop that.
I'm sorry.
Stop that. Lioness Films and Photography. You need any film work done, any photography work done, please look her up. She does real good work. She has a Facebook page by the same name. Please support support. All right, y'all, back to our regular scheduled program, which is came from Busta Rhymes, which was been molded from Busta Rhymes' statement, whatever the fuck he may have meant behind his statement, to what is actually American culture.
And then how we get fucking paraded around as the most violent people in America.
Facts.
But American culture is violence, the main violence. American culture is violence. I mean, come on, John Wayne. John Wayne, yippee-ki-yay, motherfucker.
Pow.
Yippee-ki-yay.
Yeah.
You ride horses and shooting motherfuckers. It's
Actually,
America.
that was John McClane. His yippee-ki-yay,
I know, nigga, but I just wanted to say yippee-ki-yay. Goddamn, why you can't let me live, Kush? All you had to do.
Hey, my nigga hit you with a whole factoid, boy.
Right? He like, hold on. Let's be correct.
He said, let's get correct on here.
Bruce Willis. No disrespect to Bruce Willis. I just really like that statement. And it's just some cowboy shit to me to say. And as an American, I feel like that is some cowboy shit to say.
On some related but non-relatable shit. How many of our parents or grandparents' hearts were broken when they found out John Wayne was gay?
None.
I couldn't even tell you, bro.
My pops lost his damn mind.
I don't know who the hell John Wayne was.
Yeah, only because I watched TV like it was actual.
Because The Rifleman is a fucking good show.
John Wayne wasn't on that.
He wasn't on that?
Nah,
what the fuck, John Wayne, nigga?
John Wayne, howdy, Pilgrim.
Hey, nigga was fucking with the Titans, though. That Chuck Norris.
Norris is that fucking hard old nigga.
Was he on it? Well, yeah,
no, he wasn't on Texas Walk Crazy.
I was about to say one of these.
He also enough. John Wayne. He wasn't awesome enough to be.
Oh no, I ain't talking about that.
This is, let me tell you, people. Chuck Norris is awesome. That nigga will beat you the fuck up before Bruce Lee.
Real quick, bro.
Chuck
Norris knows karate, and that shit don't work in real life.
He knows Shotokan karate. He knows American karate.
Shotokan, you better, y'all niggas. Oh,
yeah.
You lucky.
Nigga, you talk shit. Nigga, you lucky
Momo ain't in this fucking conversation.
Mel,
you ain't
shut up.
about to talk shit about Shotokan. I'm about to get my
Mel, you talk shit about Shotokan all the time.
That's because my sensei was an asshole, and Mo know why I talk shit about Shotokan.
Mel, you talk shit about Shotokan all the time.
Bro. He used to hit us with that fucking kendo stick.
But yo, karate now, sports karate is.
That's a different story, nigga.
But yo, the karate that most we get now, I'm not saying it's not effective, but it's more sports-based karate. It's not like
you trying to discredit Chuck Norris.
I'm not discrediting Chuck Norris. I didn't discredit. I'm not discrediting Chuck Norris. Chuck Norris is actually not.
Are you trying to discredit Chuck Norris?
No, he trying to discredit karate.
Karate as a martial arts in a whole.
Somebody said it didn't work.
Karate, that shit don't work, bro. It don't work unless you fighting a motherfucker who motherfucking know karate.
Know karate, yeah. That's
we listen to the same comedians.
That's a fact.
Because if a motherfucker that got hands fought a nigga with karate, that nigga with karate get fucked up.
Yeah.
That shit.
There ain't no choreographed fight, bitch. What do you think this is? And it's a proven fact.
Well, these niggas is some bum ass niggas, bro. Give me the ball, bro.
Dude. What about them Okinawa? What about the karate?
They're not even switches. Them white owls, bro.
Where?
Yeah, them just gave me the wrong choice.
Hell no wonder shit's burning up.
Right? I told that bitch switches and shit. That's
you talking about
the gas station yesterday, right?
Stop smoking and
yeah,
switches.
Dude, you talking about this bomb burning your throat? I'm surprised them White House ain't burning your throat.
Nah, I've been cool from these shits, but I've been thinking like, what the fuck is this shit here, man? And shit. That's why I wanted the entourage shit. I'm like,
bro, it's really tripping.
Shit just went to the fucking store.
Viewers, if you gonna smoke whatever, smoke a leaf.
Smoke a leaf, please, people. Save your fucking larynx. You like to sing. You know what I'm saying?
I am. What the fuck? What kind of random shit is this?
I made that nigga sit his ass down, boy.
You like to sing songs, bitches on the phone. It sound like a motherfucking angel. Make sure it's a leak. Alright? Preferably Fonto. But if you can't get Fonto in your area, get that brush and cream backwards shit. That shit is fine.
Get you.
I can't stand
don't get no
backwoods,
backwoods. Go get you a Dutch.
You can get a Dutch, but there you go, man, that's too much. You gotta put the whole, you gotta put like fucking 6 grams in the Dutch. Dutch is big.
Terrible. So I don't play in the
That's
park,
like
bro.
this nigga with his.
Why you doing this?
For like 5 grand.
People still run New York?
You know all the niggas. New York and shit.
You know,
Next-
the account.
They still roll Phillies. Do they even still make Philly blunts? What the
They
hell?
don't make them in crazy flavors no more.
What the hell? Nigga, I've never even seen a Philly in a store since
Let me tell you, I learned how to roll Philly blunts,
2007. No, wait, no, that's too late.
Philly blunts, and this
I ain't
is-
seen no Philly blunts
this
since
is a story that I'm
2000
telling because when I
2015.
when
and
I
that was a
started
rusted
smoking-
up, and it was an old ass drop pack.
When I started smoking, I was like fucking 12. And if you know how old I am, I'm an old nigga. I was 12 in 92. All right. Now I was 12 in 93.
Damn, that lets you know just how much older you are than me.
You know what I'm saying? So basically, me and my bros found a big brown bag full of weed and shit. But we didn't want to share it with my aunt Terry because we knew she was going to take the weed and smoke it, and we wanted to smoke it at least. And we had other ideas and shit to do with this brown bag, but we gonna leave them unsane because none of those deals came into fruition. We smoked the whole bag. To make a long story short, or rather, by the end of the week, me and my brother LBZ, the motherfucking boss, smoked that whole bag, and it started our journey down the world of cannabis. But yeah, we started on Phillies. Phillies is my shit. You know what I'm saying? It's gonna be like a Rick James interview. It's gonna be random as fuck.
You want to
We're
know
gonna have
what?
to piece this shit together.
You want to know what got me with Phillies?
What?
Was to me, this was me with like I can't really,
They came in mad flavors.
I can't be-
Banana, strawberry.
But no,
fucking
I'm talking about them.
grape, nigga. Oh
The
my
first
God.
Phillies I've ever fucked with, the first
These
Phillies.
are
Phillies was long as fuck, boy.
Really, those Phillies, yeah, it was like no big,
long,
it was like no big ass thick
And then it
Phillies,
was
like no big ass,
You could
like no
put,
big
like,
ass white owls.
You could put a whole 25 back in the day. 25 used to be a lot of fucking weed. You could put the whole bag in
Bro,
a Philly, bro,
Them-
and make it like a
see, I
cigar
started
and
smoking
blow big.
switches,
Like when
and
you
back
see how
when it
this
was
shit.
blunts and
I
not
tried to squeeze
cigarillos.
all the 2
Ja.
grams in this bitch. I could barely close this motherfucking nigga. I could have put all of the weed on my rolling tray right now in a Philly bag. New Philly, you can't do that shit. You can't do that shit. I remember me and Shaggy used to sit in his truck, and man, we used to get fucking blitz or Philly and White House only, nigga. That was all we smoked. I was the only one that smoked Dutchess, because I was the only one used to unleaf my fucking shit and leave it back. You know, we switching to a lot of topics here, ain't we?
Yeah, we talking about American culture now, and this is American culture. To me, this is American culture. Because the thing is, especially, man, we smoke blunts. I don't know any of.
Blunts is American culture.
For real, we smoke blunts here, man. That's
But
us over
really,
here. It's mostly
Just rolling
black
weed,
people.
rolling any type of smoking product is American culture. I feel it was made more famous by American culture because
I don't know. They were rolling cigarettes for a long
we were
time.
on cigarettes for a long time, but
The French had that shit down for a long time. The French had to roll cigarette shit down
yeah,
fast.
you see the French cigarette look like a cigarette out of a pack. You know what I'm saying? It looked like a perfectly rolled cigarette.
Yeah, look what the stand and it basically set the standard for your basic store cigarette.
Yeah, but not your basic store dookie. It wasn't that cone shape.
Oh, actually no. Actually, didn't that come from
It came from cowboy shit, man. Rolling up tobacco.
I thought that came from the Dutch. I thought that came from the Dutch and shit.
No, that's never been a cone shit. I wish they would.
No, not
Just
like.
roll back up the way you are rolling. unless you step, not really all smoking, unless you got that much food. I would try to close it back up. They can probably stop this part. They could move that if they do it back. This just would be a good idea. I ain't never really was a fan of Duchess. I fell in love with them because of Rolling the Heat. It really was my baby moms that really made me like Dutch Master. That was all they smoked in the city. In Brooklyn, I was more like, I was just happy to be around, nigga. I was at the skate park, nigga. Shit. I don't give a fuck about nothing else. I'm going to the skate park, talk shit, hang out with my motherfucking friends.
Shit. Hey, yo, while we on the topic, everybody, who's the first person y'all got high with? Everybody.
Terry, and I love him.
First person I got high with was my little Mexican homeboy.
I got high.
Come back from California in the fifth grade. And he was like, "You want to smoke?" And I was like, "Hell yeah, fuck it." Been smoking ever since. 24 years strong.
Shit, my step out put me on some shit called God's Gift, bro. And I've been on ever since then, bro.
With no regrets.
What age, everybody?
12.
Well, I was like 14.
What's the first thing you ever smoked out of?
It was
For weed?
A white out.
Yeah.
White out.
Black.
Like a black and mild?
The first thing I ever smoked out of was a toilet paper roll, my nigga.
I remember that shit. I remember one time I had no weed. Homeboy showed me how to do that shit. That in a brown paper bag. That shit was horrible, but we got high quick.
It's a secret. It's a
Yeah,
secret to the brown paper bag shit.
Blow your lung out.
It's a secret to the brown paper bag shit or whatever that I perfected as a 14-year-old. And I knew my mom, she had her stash of bud. My mom don't smoke weed no more. She's a Christian now. And I'm not knocking any Christians. It's just, you know what I'm saying? She's 100% saved. She don't try to smoke, do anything cool anymore. It's cool in my eyes. I'm pretty sure everything she does is cool. My mom's is definitely a cool person. No, period. But I used to steal a weed back in the day when I was in junior high school and shit. And I didn't want to steal her. I knew if I took her bamboo paper, she'd know I was stealing the weed. So I never took a sheet of bamboo paper because if you know about people that smoke bud, your older heads, your grandpops or whatever, nigga, they know how many sheets they got on rolling paper, nigga. You is not gonna take one sheet and them not go, yo, who the fuck was in my fucking rolling papers, nigga? You gonna get your ass whipped. I'm 14. I'm not supposed to be smoking weed. You think my mom smoked weed? You think she gonna be happy that I'm smoking weed? Hell no. She gonna beat the shit out of me, nigga. I ain't grow up in y'all generation where y'all gonna be like, Mom, I'm calling ACS. And then they come, the white people come and take you away and take you to the foster care system and ruin your life.
Nigga, I live out in the country. I couldn't call nobody. But my grandpa and all he'll say is suck it up.
If I say some shit like that,
mama know you smoke weed, everything you do gonna be because you smoke weed.
Yeah, I promise you. And that I promise you, my mom to this day, everything, if I fuck up on something.
That's why you can't keep no girl, because you always that damn weed.
You always out. Spend all your money up on that weed. I'm like, man, I spend practically no money on weed. You don't even know. Like, shit, half of the time I be forgetting that I don't.
That's why that job ain't working out, because you always smoking weed.
Yeah.
There's a lot.
Shit, man, yo, I gotta be the oddball. I'm always the oddball when it comes to smoke conversation because I started smoking real late. Like everybody else, most people they start around 15, 14, all that stuff. I started smoking weed at 18. And the first person I smoked weed
that's
with.
That's still cool though, nigga. No definitive age when you have to start.
Yeah, but no, but
some of us are exposed to it at an earlier time.
But here's something that always blows people's mind. It's probably gonna blow y'all mind, but whenever I tell other people this shit blows their fucking mind. The first person I ever smoked with was my mom. I went directly to her. I said, Mom, I want to smoke weed. She looked. She took a deep breath. Said, I knew this day was coming. She pulled out.
She was 18. Nigga.
She pulled out this. She pulled out big ass chest. Pull it, lift that shit up. It would just cover the whole bottom of that shit. Would just cover with just loose weed
and rolling papers.
She said, "You want to look? What you want? What you want? Blunts or papers?" I said, "I don't know."
My mom.
So she sat there and rolled both. She sat there and rolled both, and we sat there and we smoked both of them.
See, that's my only. I wish I could have got to smoke a blunt with my mom's. I'm happy I never got to smoke with my mom's. Because it probably would have been super awkward. But I got to smoke with my grandpops, my uncles, and shit. And that was always cool. Because they were always like my biggest influences. They were always like strong men and shit. And they smoked weed, so it made it okay. Like I smoked weed. I mean, I always was like a fucking genius level motherfucker in school anyway. So they never really worried about me fucking up in school. They just didn't want me to weed anywhere else. So they always gave me, provided me. Shit, my uncles did.
The reason my mama didn't want me to smoke is because the only other person in my family that smoked weed was my uncle. And he had graduated from weed and he smoked crack then. So,
shit, goddamn.
They assumed that me smoking weed, I was going to end up smoking crack.
The gateway drug mentality.
The gateway, that's what I was getting ready to say. They think it's the gateway.
It wasn't no gateway to shit. The motherfucking
relaxation.
You know what I'm saying? That's about it. That's the most.
I never wanted to do no other kind of drugs.
I promise you, yo. I go to my mom's crib. The only argument we have is about me in the refrigerator and shit or whatever. That's it. And I go over there all the time to eat, nigga. You know it, nigga. I ate the munchies. I'm okay, nigga. I'll be back. I'll go to my mom's crib real quick. I'm gonna walk over there, give me some to eat, nigga. Shit. I'll come back over here.
Shit.
You know what I'm saying? That's the worst shit that you can motherfucking have as a parent with a child and smoke weed.
My mom loved the fact that I smoked weed.
He gonna let the fuck out whatever music he listening to, probably. So he gonna play probably some video games. So he gonna do some D&D shit.
And that meant when I got high,
he gonna be some type of a genre nerd. But whatever genre that is, he gonna be focused on it intensely. He gonna be good at it. Know that.
My mom said the good thing about me smoking weed was whenever I got high, that means she knew some good food was about to come. I'm cooking motherfucker, man. Whenever I get high, I be inspired to do is go in the kitchen and do some shit.
I'm gonna tell you what I do when I get high. When I get high, I have to do something creative. It don't matter what it is, but I have to be creating some form of art. And if I'm not creating some form of art, then I feel like it's a waste of being high. Honestly. Because marijuana is not to give you it's for you to focus your mind.
For real.
With all the shit that you go through in life, sometimes you need a moment to focus on. You need a moment of clarity. You know what I'm saying? And that's my interpretation. That's how I ingest my weed. That's why I smoke the way I smoke. Some people might say, damn, man, you ain't never sober. Nah, I'm sober a lot of the time. It's just a fact that I be coming down on time. So my brain is adjusting to shit in real time now. Now I can process this shit right. This shit, whatever. Everything's not happening too fast.
Shit, that's what's up, Ross. First person he smoked with was his dad, Dennis' mom.
See, that's what's up. See, I smoked with my dad, and I gotta say, smoking with my dad.
He started at 12.
See,
that's what's up.
That's what I'm doing. I was like 12, 14 and shit. But it wasn't like I asked to get high. The story of me and my sister, our first weed experience. We was coming downstairs, leaving out the building, and my aunt, she used to go with this Asian dude and shit that stayed on the second floor in our building and shit. They was in between the second and first floor in the stairway, smoking. And my aunt was like, shit, you want to hit this blunt? Hit this blunt. And I was like, what the fuck? Shit. Hell no. Back then I was a super square. I was like, nah, man, drugs are whack. I'm not gonna do drugs. She said no fucking drugs, stupid motherfucker shit. Smoking fucking weed, yo. She was like, I hit the blunt. Shit. And she was like, keep smoking. Smoked it. And smoked it. And the first time I ever got high, that first hit, when it hit me, that first time, it was like, oh you know that 70s show moment?
Yeah, yeah.
It was like that, bro. And from that moment, I wanted to be like that 24/7. And I've been living like that 24/7 since I was 12, nigga. I've been providing my own blood, smoking my own weed every day since July 16, 1993. I've been fucking super good.
But hey, check this out. Ross
If
mentioned
you
something.
sober, you're fucking crazy.
Shit, Ross mentioned
We
something.
live in a crazy ass
shit.
country.
He said he grew up smoking with his parents, but there were rules though. Anybody have rules? Anybody? All right. When your parents were aware of your smoking, were there any rules?
You couldn't smoke with nobody that was outside
You
the
could not
family.
smoke in the house.
You couldn't smoke with nobody that was outside the family that they didn't know, because motherfuckers will lace you up. And let me see, don't buy weed from everybody. Let me get your weed from you. That was it.
No.
There weren't really too many weed. There weren't too many.
That I smoked and was okay with it. I was already grown enough to get my own weed. I got caught when I was 16 smoking weed. My mama was gone. I thought she was gonna be out of town, and they ended up coming home while I was asleep. I smelled like big motherfucking gas.
Yeah. But I'm about the same way though.
Nobody found out I smoked until after high school. I started working. When I started working, it was like I was smoking in the house then. I had my own room, so I was smoking in the house then because niggas had moved out. We had a big apartment, but niggas I had to share my room with my uncle. We were the 3 guys in the house. And all the girls had their own rooms. Yeah, and shit. So once my uncle got locked up, I inherited the room. You know what I'm saying? Not to say that I was happy that they got locked up, but I was happy to inherit the room.
Shit. But yo, I was like, I'm basically like homie though. When you start smoking at 18, there's not really much they can really tell you because hell, I already knew. By 18, I already knew who sold weed. I already know which one of my relatives smoked weed. I already know who had it, where to get it from. I already knew my god brother sold weed. So hell, that was already. He was just waiting for me. He was just waiting for me to say, "Hey, I smoke weed now." Once I told him, it was literally like I've never seen him smile much unless it was something very funny. But when I said that,
I didn't
he smiled as hell.
My grandfather and my uncle until I was in my fucking late 20s. No one found out I was smoking weed until I smoked with them. No one knew I smoked weed until I smoked with them. I kept my marijuana usage a big secret until literally up until I started smoking in the house. And that's when they knew I kept weed. And yet, I'm always fucking smoking. Like they knew I had, like, if you ask anyone in my family, like weed is a big part of my life. Not because I grew up in a heavy West Indian house, a heavy West Indian neighborhood, or New York or anything. It's just a heavy influence on my life because of the way that I just feel, and this is just my personal preference, my personal opinion on me. I feel like I do more better shit.
I've never had a problem with weed, and especially Ross said shout out, give thanks to Ross, our viewer who's still with us. We about to go in for about 3 hours, man. We about to go about 2 hours, man. Give thanks for being still here with us, man. And and he said, and the police and stuff having trouble with his homework and staying out of trouble, with the police and shit. But I never had give thanks. I never had give thanks to where I was born, man. I never really had to worry about the police because the country and shit. I mean, you can basically smoke weed everywhere. You can basically smoke weed everywhere. Not that I condone people in Dillon just smoke weed anywhere.
You cannot smoke that weed everywhere in this town.
Yeah.
Don't get locked up because you're going to jail. There's no tickets here. There's no such thing as a ticket in this town. You're going to jail. You go to jail.
Yeah, we're not advertising to smoke anywhere.
Don't come here
But
and be walking around smoking.
but what I'm saying is, it wasn't like we had to really hide it, you know?
Yeah. In the country,
Like,
we ain't have to hide it. In the
yeah.
country, walk around smoking your weed wherever you want.
Yeah.
Your land. Can't tell you what to do. Shit, you be smoking weed when they pull up to your property, nigga. What are they gonna do? Huh? Got drugs on that? Yeah.
Bro, let me tell you.
Nothing I'm
This
smoking.
niggas around here smoke weed.
You mind
like
putting it
that
out?
shit
I
legal.
told you about my situation with the police and my fucking weed. We can't talk about that. But fucking, you already know, like come on, man. Like,
Google.
Shit, bro.
You know, police.
I don't want to get into that, man. That's the whole touchy subject.
Shit. Hey, I'd rather deal with the police we got around here than what other motherfuckers deal with.
That's a fact. You know what I'm saying? But you gotta understand how I feel.
Oh no, I know how you feel, my G.
You know
That's that's fucked up. Yeah, I know, but
that's my shit, bro.
Yeah, we ain't gonna go too far on that because the farther we go on that way, and how to reveal some shit. Yeah. But anyway, but other than that, I didn't really have to worry about the police too much. I mean, hell, if motherfuckers, people who know me, they know where the hell I stay, and really, you didn't have to worry about that shit. Go outside, smoke your weed, sit on the porch, smoke your weed, smoking a blunt early in the fucking morning, watching the sunrise over a field that used to be, yeah.
It's the next level of beauty that you can only experience here.
But yo, here's the dopest part. But here's the icing on the cake. I sit on my back porch in a field. Now this is me at 18. This is during the time where my grandpa was renting the field out, and these white people would be growing cotton on this field. Now my grandpa bought up old plantation land. You can still drive around and see the old plantation houses. They just refurbished them and all this shit. Poor white people live in these houses.
That's a fact.
But these are old rich slave mansions and whatnot.
This is my family's neighborhood, people.
And my grandpa, it is so dope to see the look back, the sit on this back, when I was 18, it was so dope for me, especially as an early roster, to look on this back porch, see these white people work hard to get this cotton up, and knowing that they pay my grandpa rent every year to grow their cotton on land that once was slave owned, now is owned by a black man. Acres.
And Mason on top of that, take that bitch, get slapped with that fucking Mason star.
He ain't paid his, man. He ain't paid. He quit paying his dues.
He quit paying his dues.
Yeah, he quit paying his dues. He quit paying his dues, and he said something about him won't have him right. But he was with that group in New York. What that shit, the Knights of Solomon or something like that.
Oh, he was still part of the song.
Yeah, but he didn't really. But he quit. He quit. He stopped paying his dues. He. All right. For what my mother says, he quit paying his dues.
Let's not go into that on this.
Okay. Oh, but I don't care. I done said it before. Okay, cool. But basically, it was just so dope knowing that this is land my family owns and still own. My people still own. And this is old plantation land that black people beat, whipped, and put through the most harsh conditions for nothing. And now we own it. And they gotta pay us to do something on it.
I wouldn't say it was for nothing.
Grits and tattered clothes?
It instilled a mentality in the black people, whether it be those white talking black people that hang out with white people or us, nigga, be cool with you, keep an eye on it. They are still not to be trusted. What you supposed to do?
You can't always say that shit because you said about me because I fuck with white women.
I do too, Chris.
But in my area, all the black women in my little town, I was related to them.
Yeah. Who you stick your dick in does not dictate how black you are. That is
I know,
that shit always got on my nerves. That shit always got on my nerves. How you so like? How can so like? They'll say how someone can be so pro-black, but you'll stick your dick in a white man, pussy. That's why.
Pussy, nigga.
Pussy,
Shit, you trying to get
That's it.
that's making that
I'm just a
argument.
squirrel trying to
That's
get a nut, baby.
the
Why you
same
mad at me?
the same black woman who's making that argument to that man. Is she willing to give him some pussy right then and there?
Mm. Is she gonna top him off in the car on the way home from work? Is
Shit.
she gonna climb over that combo and say, baby, I know you had a hard day. I'm gonna relax you a little on the way home.
Does who he fuck? Does he fuck?
Complain about the ride home all the way home.
Does who he
All
fuck?
about work.
Does who he fuck? Does the go on her pussy? I'll never understand that shit. I get the fact that some motherfuckers take it too far to the point they'll only date white women until a certain degree like this. But no, a black man who just dates any woman should not be questioned about how much he likes how much he loves black women, or how much he respects black. That shit is trash. That mentality needs to go somewhere. My bad, though. I mean,
that's why I moved back. So I'm getting rid of my love for Spanish women.
my bad. I didn't mean to overtalk though. But
No,
silly
no,
though. That mentality needs to go away, man.
What?
That mentality of
No,
if a black man dates outside his race, he's questioned about how much he loves black women.
Here's the thing. If you fell in love with that nigga, it was a piece of shit. And I'm trying to motherfucking doll baby that nigga. You don't need no doctor. Fell in love with that piece of shit. I'm trying to fix it. Alright? That trying to fix that nigga making that motherfucker you, instead of trying to fix that situation, you go, I can't believe he cheated on me. I'm gonna go tell this next nigga all my problems. Go find a homeboy nigga. It's mentally like you preparing for when this nigga dip on you. Down in the case, sometimes just tell you trying to reimagining his lifestyle, nigga. This is who he is. I'm saying.
That's another good thing I can say about relationship, man. We both kind of put ours on the table to some degree. For the most part,
that's what everybody's going to do. Once you sign that contract, a lot of that shit, start trying to change me and trying to motherfucking.
Still things we had to learn each other, but for the most part, our cards on the table.
Making me better. I'm more perfection. You know, you gotta do it. Fucking absorb this goddamn radiance into your soul, girl.
Shit.
Absorb radiance.
Shit. For 26, when she met me, I've been forced for 26 years when she met me to be what she see before her. If this ain't good enough, then what is? If you, see, I'm only gonna become more tempered in a few more years.
You know, you're trying to be a shit. How long you gonna be a character until you lose your temper? You get a great character.
Facts.
You used to be fake, man. Just be you.
Facts.
Me, I'm a random asshole. I'm gonna fuck with what I offend. If I offend you, feel free to defend yourself back. I'm not gonna motherfucking say your opinion is wrong because it's your opinion. I'm telling you that this is my opinion. I'm not gonna change it. You know what I'm saying? I've been through enough situations in life to believe that the opinions that I have statistically come to fruition consistently time that I've been doing. And that's some Dave Chappelle shit to say because that's saying the stereotypes are true. Some stereotypes are 100% accurate, and it comes to a point to where
you know, females should just accept people.
Yeah.
Stop trying to build.
But that's a whole nother video. All right, we gonna end it here. We've been going on for in a few minutes, in a few seconds, it'll be two. We would have been going for 2 hours. Once again, I am your host, Kushite Selassie. You have been tuned into the Promise Key, the Kushite Selassie YouTube channel. Please like, share, and subscribe. I like to thank my guests today and my co-speakers. Please, if y'all have any social medias, please shout them out so that people can follow you.
My social media is none of your business, motherfuckers. That. YouTube wrote me in this algorithm.
And
My
once
social
again,
media is Cushy with the profile or Cushy profile on all platforms.
give thanks.
If you smart enough to find me on all his platforms, I'm the same thing also on all platforms, motherfuckers. And yeah, have a nice fucking day.
All right.
You know,
Peace, love, respect.
order us a pizza next time.
Selassie. Veggies.
Veggie pizza, please. Don't put no pork in the fucking pizza. Don't put protein of the dead
And some
animal
strong shit.
on the fucking pizza. You gotta have cheese. You know what?